When you are running large language models in the production environment, it is extremely important to monitor them. You must know what sort of API calls are coming through, what is the latency, and what is the overall performance of the large language model and your AI powered application from various perspectives. In this video, I am introducing you to this new tool called as LangTail, which allows you to monitor, debug your prompts, and run tests on LLM. It is a full stack observation for your large language models and AI powered applications. LangTail is an LLM ops platform that helps teams speed up the development of AI powered applications and ship to production with fewer surprises. There are various things which you can do with LangTail. For example, they also provide you a playground where you can experiment, debug, and collaborate on prompts. You can also create a suite of tests to evaluate how changes to your prompt text or LLM parameters affect your application. You can also publish your prompts as API endpoints, allowing you to iterate on them without redeploying app code, and this is a real time saver. It also provides quite a good logging so you can observe what real world users are sending to your prompt and how it's responding. You can also keep an eye on important data points like latency and costs. There are various use cases of LangTail and also various similar tools. For example, um, if you want to write a prompt but you don't want to test them in live environment, so instead of doing that, you can just go to their playground and test it out with LangTail. Also, in my opinion, one of the best advantage of this tool is to know about the cost of your APIs which are going to your large language models. For example, I have already seen that many companies get a real rude surprise in terms of OpenAI's bill when they get a real shocker of their life because OpenAI is quite expensive. And if you're using something like Anthropic's Opus, that is even more expensive. So it's not free. The API calls, especially when you embed these API calls into the application or RAG based environment or any agentic software, then it could go out of hand very, very quickly. So with the help of these LLM ops tools like LangTail, you can keep a tab on that one, because if you have no idea if which user is costing you more money or which application is costing you more money, then you might be in for a very rude surprise. So that is where this can be a real good thing, because from OpenAI you will only get monthly spend chart from their billing dashboard. I'm not sure if you get anything real time from them. Also, another use case could be that your LLM provider might have released a new version of their model, but you don't want to upgrade it so that it might break your app. So if you just want to test the APIs of the new model, you just deploy it and then test it out. And there are a lot of things you can check from it. Now, you can embed in your application with a very simple code. Let me take you to my VS Code and show you the code. This is my VS Code, and all I'm doing it, I'm just importing my OpenAI and OS, and then I'm setting the OpenAI's API key, which you can see in my environment variable. You need to set it if you're using OpenAI, and then you can simply put this API key, and you need to change base URL to proxy.langtail.com, which will, of course, I think forward proxy or reverse proxy to OpenAI, and then they have their own API key. You can obtain it from their website. And then once you make a call to OpenAI with this code, then it is going to send that API call to LangTail. So once you sign up on LangTail with your email account, which is free, you can get started for free. Of course, there is a price, but early on there is no. So I'm already logged in. As you can see, that after logging in, it is waiting for my first request. So let me make the first request from my VS Code. So as soon as I ran that command and program, you can see that it is now saying that nice, you have sent your first request to LangTail, and now let's explore it. So just click on open dashboard, and then here you can see that the cost was on the last 7 days And of course, for this cost, this is purchased 0.0084 cents US, and then this is one request. This was created around 38 seconds ago. Status was complete, and GPT-4 was accessed, and this was the latency. So you need to, for example, if you expect that your application is going to make 100 such requests per day, you can multiply it by 100 and you can do the cost planning with it. You can also measure um, the latency with it, and then, for example, if you want to try out new prompts in the playground, you can do that, or you can even access it from here just by creating a new prompt. You can check the logs from here, and then once you click here, you will see a lot of stuff. You can also check them out in the JSON format or in the pretty format. And then you have some of the matrices where you can see that there is a cost per request 19, so 19 tokens were sent per request, and then this is a token usage, and this was the latency as we saw earlier. And then you can even save your secrets here. I hope so. This is a secret. So this is a secret that for LangTail, it is not my OpenAI key, by the way, and you can also store them here if you like. These are the project settings. You can just rename your project, delete project. By the way, whatever you do, it is all stored in a project. I just created a project called as testing, as you see on the top left, and my trial ends in 7 days, by the way. Let's go back to dashboard, click on new prompt, and then you can just call it maybe test prompt, and then let's create it. And this is my system prompt, and then you can set variables here, and then you can also do the tools or function calls. If I click on tools, so you can just simply uh, use the AI in order to generate that, but I'm not going to do that. For example, you can do a lot of other things in the examples here. On the right hand side, you can go with GPT-4 Turbo, GPT-3.4, and then there are a few other models, but I'm just using OpenAI, so that is why it is me showing that. Otherwise, you can see you can set a lot of hyperparameters like top P, top K, randomness, and a lot of other stuff. So just click on send here, and then you can, this is the assistant, which is the AI, and then you can start talking with it. There you go. So it has published the story for you with GPT 3.4, and then you can talk further with it by just uh, you know changing the prompt for user. Maybe now tell me a joke, and similarly, you can just start talking with it. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. So it's a dad joke. Anyway, so you can see that it's quite a good nifty LLMOps tool. It covers a lot of things. Really, I think little small things do matter. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. I will drop the link to LangTail in the video's description. And lastly, let's have a very quick look at the pricing. So we just saw the zero, the free one. The pro is $99 per month plus, of course, tax, unlimited user, unlimited number of prompts, unlimited test prompt, 1,000 logs per month. I think pretty good value for an organization if you are using LLMOps. And then you can have custom with SSO and a lot of other things. So that's it. I will drop the link of it in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.